What up, fam? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Dale.
And I'm Chad.
And before we get into much today, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when we drop good eats like these.
Yeah.
So this day we took it a little light. We got some sauteed shrimp, spanakoppitas, black bean noodles. I don't know why I'm trying to say I added curry. I got 2 black bean noodles. We got some Kerrygold tweaked butter sauce in the back, cucumbers, king crab cakes, and they had some cheese noodles.
And we starving like Marvin.
We've been trying to get to this food for a while, but each kid needed some attention, so we had to put this on hold. That's not computers, boy.
So, the reason we took it light today, my back is off the chain. And my lady friend that has been gone for like 10 months finally came for a visit. So I am exhausted.
The crab cakes are repurposed
from the stuffed crab. And it's still good. Really good.
You need to make that for meal prep Sunday.
Sorry, babe. Excuse me.
Oh, you're fine.
Did you dip something in there?
Couple of noodles fell. That's all.
You finna eat this?
I am.
What if I tell you can't eat it?
Then I'll say that's a kind of quick stretch there, babe.
But it's ketchup.
You already want mine.
You know, I'm trying to think about your health.
Go pee on the stick.
I'm trying to think about your health.
Oh, that too.
See? I'm looking out for you, boo.
But still.
It's so good. I was gonna say something, I keep forgetting.
Cause the food gets into your brain.
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of new family members.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all could be in one of these YouTube streets, but y'all chose to be here with us, and for that, we appreciate you. Y'all see I'm even crying. Y'all mean that much? No, I'm just lying. Y'all do mean that much, but some spice went down the wrong pipe.
If you are new, make sure you subscribe.
And hit that bell to be notified every time we drop good food, good eats like these.
Share the videos.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, text message.
That crab cake is so good.
Quite a few videos out of that.
Talking out of that crab cake. That stuffing.
The stuffing,
I put cheese in these cheese noodles. It's still spicy. I'm not about to play with that bag. They told me not to be a pump, but I'm trying a spicy.
With the Tabasco and these crab cakes. It goes well with all this.
I gotta eat a crab leg. Oh, look at me.
Well, babe, look at you today.
I know, right?
Not saying that I judge anybody, but I can't understand how people don't like vegetables.
Yeah.
Now, some with the sound and texture issue, I can understand that. But for the most part, come on.
I love just about all vegetables.
That's why it's also refreshing our kids too. Fritz will eat raw carrots.
No ranch.
No, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe him seeing us do stuff like that kind of molds him into not feeling like the ranch is needed.
Yeah. We don't even eat ranch on everything. I think this is empty. Well, I'm trying to bust it open. Someone asked us a question that we forgot to answer in the last video. So
we're gonna get to those in just a
it's
moment.
just one. Well, they asked about 2 or 3 in one comment.
Because we've been having people ask about like our relationship.
OMG.
And one of the biggest things I can say is having been with people who didn't appreciate me and mistreated me, it also makes it easier to know how to stay in line over here. I know it's like to feel underappreciated. Like the scum on the bottom of somebody's shoe. And that's in a marriage. Like Jennings once said, when you find somebody good, you hold on to them.
I know, for real.
So that also not worrying about like gender roles, like, oh, well, I'm the man and I don't do this and I don't do that. As much as we can together, that's what we do together.
We cater to one another.
In more ways than just financial.
Woo. Hand burning.
Or the occasional Valentine's Day, birthday, anniversary. We do small things throughout the year on top of the big things that we do. Because sometimes one of the smallest gestures, like cooking a meal, by the time you finish, You're probably like, man, I sure didn't feel like cooking today. I appreciate you, cause woo. Like, I wasn't gonna tell you that I ain't feel like it, but man, when I saw you get up, they gave me the energy to do something else. Because let's be real, in a relationship, no one person feels like doing the same thing all the time. So you can get burnt out on the little small stuff like that. You gotta shoulder the load together.
So again, we have a really good balance.
We're not worried about who wear the pants and who do this. As long as our bills get paid and taken care of, we on one accord. So that whole pants thing, we don't gotta worry about that. We value each other's opinion enough to we wear the pants. Both of our opinions are equally valid.
Go ahead and get it. Okay.
So the questions I wonder, no disrespect, was Jazz a virgin when y'all got together married? What made y'all pick Alf for the boys' names? How did you know it was real love? When was the last time I cried for joy? And if I'm sad, Jazz, do you feel my pain? Well, let's see. You want to address them in order? Yeah, let's get them in order.
The first question, yeah, look, yeah, it's a little personal, but I mean,
we here.
We could round, but no, I was not a virgin when we got married or when I met him. But I do tell him, and I say all the time, and I tell other people, if you can wait, wait. Because that is one regret I do have about life. I could have waited. But the ways of the world and just wanting to be out there like everybody else, I gotta do something I ain't got no business. And it was like literally as soon as I started doing something I had no business, I met him. So I was like, I could have waited. But you live and you learn. Next question.
What made us pick ALF? Well, Aiden Fritz was the first ALF, and we sat and we pondered on names for like the longest time. We sit in church talking about names. We had a list that we narrowed down to 20. 10 boy names, 10 girl names. So pretty much after spending all that time searching through names, we liked the initials from Aiden Fritz initially anyway. So like Andrew's name wasn't on the list, but we just kind of stayed in the same room, you know how.
Going.
Yeah.
And because they were like 11 months apart, it was so soon. We were like, oh well, we can do this.
We had to pick a different middle name, but Andrew's name was one of the 8 names on the list. So, and it was a name that we had liked, but at the time we just didn't feel like the identity matched the child, so we went with Aiden.
But we just kind of decided to keep on going.
To where if the Lord grants us, even if it's a girl, it's still gonna be ALF. Because at this point, that's like their tribe, that's their little identifier. something which differentiates them, but also makes them unique as well.
Where's that?
How did we know it was real love? Well, honestly, for me, I came from previous tumultuous relationships.
Hold on, sorry, I spit that out. Got you don't taste funny. Go ahead.
I came from previous rocky relationships. So from the beginning, the vibe and how we meshed was completely different than anything I had experienced. At the time I was 25. So just from our initial interaction, just also when she met me, because I say this all the time, like Jazz met me when I was at one of my lowest lows. So I do believe that also allowed us to build together. Because neither of us can get in our head that, oh, this is mine, this ain't yours. Because we've been building together.
I knew from jump, because people be making that joke about Sierra saying, oh, I want to know the prayer she prayed to get Russell. That prayer stuff worked. I know what I prayed to God for, and I didn't tell nobody. And when I met him, you would have thought he was reading my mind in the church, and he wasn't even nowhere near the church. I didn't even know him. He was like nowhere near me in existence.
Although, funny story, our entire life, well, not entire life, but the majority of our lives, we lived in close proximity to each other. I'm talking around the corner from each other sometimes.
Yep. So when I prayed that prayer, I know I didn't tell anybody what I prayed.
Did you write on a piece of paper or something?
I wrote it on I did write on the index card, but you were in Texas.
No, I'm just saying, like, as far as
telling anybody.
Like,
okay, well, you're right.
You spoke it, you wrote it.
I did write it. Oh, but yeah, I know what I prayed. And when he came around, when I met him, he was everything I had prayed for, literally. So once we really kicked it off, and he was really nice, and I liked him, and I could tell falling in love wasn't hard.
Because also, when we came into our relationship, we came into it with the understanding, like, hey, this is what I'm wanting at this stage of my life. If this is not what you're wanting, okay, that's cool. That's not saying there's something wrong with you. That just means that we're not compatible. We came to the consensus. That was what we both wanted.
Even though I was young, I had always wanted a relationship. So when I met him, I say I was ready to, like, turn up and have fun and, you know, be all crazy and stuff. But if I really was, I wouldn't have jumped that fast. You think?
No, because I mean, as humans, we all are like, I want to do this, I want to do that. But none of us are fortunate. we can't tell the future.
And
I was about to say none of us
really-
are fortune tellers, but you know, people out there say they have the gift of fortune telling, so I ain't finna step on nobody's toes, but.
And then it was like the type of what he had been through, just hearing his story. And I wouldn't, he was, even though I had just met him, I could still tell that he was a genuine and nice person. So I was like, somebody did that to you? I'm sorry.
Cause some of the stuff, man. Well, I ain't
So
gonna say some of the stuff.
my heart failed and felt for him. So just the person he was, I can't even explain it. It really was like some almost a little bit first sight type stuff. We just knew.
Yep.
What the next question said? When the last time you cried for joy?
I cry all the time. So, I mean, crying ain't for joy, pain, it ain't nothing new to me because.
What about when the baby was born? I always cry when the baby was
I think
born.
I cried after that though. I just don't remember what for. Because.
We cry about we cry about y'all.
On everything.
Believe it or not, because we put a lot of work into it and we really want to be heard. So at this point, like reaching 10K,
That was
that is huge.
especially before our 2-year milestone.
That's huge.
Because based off our projection, at first it was saying like next year that we supposed to hit 10K. So hitting 10K even before our 2-year mark, you know, that had us emotional. So crying for joy. I wasn't one of those like growing up that had the luxury of affection. So
We were good.
I express my emotions instead of bottling them up. Because I bottled my emotions up so long that, like, by the time I went to the military, getting out, I was a mess. And, you know, I want my kids.
Sorry. Thought I heard a baby.
I want my kids to also know and take mental health serious as well. Because you can get stuck in your head. That happens to me, you know, on a semi-recurring basis.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I try not to stay stuck on it once I move past that particular episode. Based off my life, fam, I've just had a quite a different type of life, so I'm not your typical average guy.
I think I saw someone comment that they say you were very gentle. He is. I think they said they wanted they would if you were like that in person for real. Yes.
Your turn. You always feed me some king crab. Your turn.
Wait, we gotta put some lemon on.
Okay.
Is that a seed?
It
Yes.
was.
I was gonna be mad. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're not even a paper towel. Thanks.
You're almost
It
welcome.
was so good.
So now we're gonna get to our notification game shout outs. Notification fam
And
shout
fam
outs.
shout out. Mm-hmm.
And we just playing fam shout outs. Okay, fam. So for our notification shout outs, we have Doris Clark. Appreciate you, fam. God's Warrior Nana. Or is it Nene?
Nene.
Or is it Nana? Nene, Nana.
I was thinking about that. That's why I didn't want to read it. I'd be scared to do shout outs because you don't want to be
enunciate down
messing up
below
nobody's
if
name.
it's Nana, Na, or
Nene.
Nene. And Mel Tav. We appreciate all y'all fam for showing up early on the videos and once we post them and y'all jumping on it. Now for our authenticity fam comments, we have Gina Buckeye fan, Armida Gullet, and Lenore Hamilton.
Shout out to
And
y'all.
for all y'all, we appreciate you guys. And if you didn't make it in this round, there's always time because we try to upload
Let them know what they gotta
every
do.
day. You gotta be subscribed,
Yep.
have your bell hit,
Yep.
and
Get to the video and watch the video.
comment on the video
Yeah.
because we do enjoy our engagement in our comment section. They busting that knuckle up. But sadly, we are coming to that point in the video where we must bid you guys adieu. So, until next video, fam.
BDO.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. And if you have anything that you want to see for Seafood Week, let us know below.